Alright, I'm Faml. This is the career profile number 2. And the job that I chose was the family service worker. And the organization that I found the job at was for Arkansas Department of Human Services in Clarksville, Arkansas. They listed a website and a phone number for a recruitment agency that they use. I don't know anyone in this career. The working environment is working in Arkansas, so moving there. You're on call 24 hours a day. They said that you need to be able to do some heavy lifting, and travel is required. They didn't say anything about the flexibility of the hours or personal independence. The job would require you to go to the homes of children who have been reported to have received physical harm or neglect. With this, you could potentially run into those who are under the influence of alcohol or illegal substances. Because of this, it could prevent a danger in just different situations of where you're going. Typical stressors would be going into the homes of children who have been hurt. This could prevent you to be emotionally compromised because of the things that have been happening in the home and your compassion towards them. Also, I see another stressor as working with parents who think that they're just parenting, when in reality they are abusing or neglecting their children. Other stressors that I thought of and that were stated were the heavy lifting, but also getting paperwork on time and then trying to get background checks and just other things that would prevent a child from to be able to be taken from a home because of the dangerous situations, to be placed in a safer position so that you could help them the best. Typical benefits. They didn't say anything about like a health plan or retirement agency. I'm assuming, since it is a state job, that they do have some of those benefits, but they didn't list any for the job citing. But what I thought of for me, if I was potentially to have this job, was to get the satisfaction of helping children to be able to go into better homes, to help them view the future as brighter instead of where they're at the time. And also seeing the placement of a child or of siblings into a loving home where they can grow and they can do better than what they have done in the past with their harmful parents or abusive parents. Common job tasks are to investigate the suspected child abuse and neglect complaints by making on-site visits. You have to secure background information on those individuals or the parents or whoever is involved. You have to interview them. You also have to discuss and investigate findings or supportive service cases. You also have to intervene in crisis situations, remove the child from the home if the situation is life-threatening, and arrange for temporary placement in foster homes, group homes, or treatment facilities. You would have to develop a case plan to establish goals, objectives, tasks, and timeframes for all parties involved in the case. Provide counseling to all parties and guidance to clients in defining their needs, interests, and course of action, and refer to clients and other professional agencies or services or community resources appropriate to the client's problems. So getting them the help that they need. Recruiting and trains families. Conduct home studies and family assessments to determine appropriate child placements. Visit clients and or foster parents on a regular basis to keep that contact to see how the child is doing. Monitor progress towards case objectives, so the goals that you made, and document everything that you were doing with them. But also develop and prepare court reports for custody hearings and present testimony when necessary. Educational requirements is formal education is a bachelor's degree in social work, sociology, psychology, or a related field, plus successful completion of a 6-month training class within the agency, which is a core training period. Additional requirements determined by agency for recruiting purposes require review and approval by the Office of Personnel Management. or personnel mention, excuse me. However, they do say that other job-related education and or experience may be substituted for all or part of these basic requirements, except for certification of licensure requirements upon approval of qualifications review committee. The starting salary is $30,000, going up to $52,000. That is just anywhere in between, and it's per year that you're able to get that. There was no miscellaneous career information, and the information that I found it on was the Arkansas website, the state website. So that's it for me and the family service worker.